try, baby girl, you know I could be a favorite fiend. Yo, what's good, my kids and queens? I'm back with another video, and today we got another video. You feel me? I think her name is Melissa. I don't know how to say her last name. I don't want to, you feel me, say her family name wrong. But you feel me? We got a perfume review, and well, not a perfume review, but like somebody that's not in the cologne space and somebody that's in the perfume space. You feel me? Because who knows? I might be having girls watching me. And you feel me? Yeah, I'm like, you feel me? I wanna appeal to all audiences. You feel me? But today we got our dupes ruining fragrance culture, reacting to Melissa. Wait, oh wait, reacting to this girl. All right, so we reacted to this girl, but she's reacting to this girl. I think I've seen this girl. She's all over. She be on my TikTok. I'm not gonna lie.
Serious? You know, this must be what Captain America felt like when he came out the ice, because what the fuck is happening with the fragrance community? Anyways, I'm here now. We're gonna talk about real fragrances, okay? And no hate if you're somebody that likes to wear dupes, but as somebody that's had conversations with people that run these dupe companies, they don't give a fuck about anybody. They've literally told me that just lie so people buy it. It's cheap anyways. Fuck dupes. As someone that's had my content stolen over and over again by lame ass accounts, I don't vouch for lames that copy a popular DNA and just replace it with.
Yo, who hurt her? God damn, who hurt her? I know I'm saying this in a serious tone, feel me? But like, you feel me? Like somebody clearly pissed her off. And like I'm trying to get to the bottom of it too, you feel me? I'm with you, you feel me? We're with each other, you feel me? Feel me? Cause like you feel me, they ripping people off, like, yeah, you feel me? These big companies, yeah, you feel me? They losing money because of them.
The cheapest ingredients and push it to the masses. Every single dupe I've smelled does not come close to the originals at all. They just lack the soul.
None of anything I'm about to say is at any shade to her. I actually really like her content. I'm glad she's back to doing fragrance content more on YouTube. But I could not disagree anymore with everything that she said. I could understand what she was saying if it were true that it's only the inspired by or dupe companies that don't give a crap about people. It's not just them. And it's not just designer companies. It's not just niche companies. It's companies. Most companies in general usually care about their profits, their bottom dollar first. And they're willing to take extreme lengths with their marketing or whatever to make sure that it is profitable. That's just the reality. That's just capitalism. That's just, it is what it is. Not all of them are like that, but most of them are, in my opinion. And I honestly feel like with this whole conversation, what I don't understand is the fact that a lot of brands are almost trying to shame the consumer and change their mind and make them feel bad for buying inspired by fragrances, as opposed to meeting them where they're at, listening to what they're saying, watching their patterns, and then acting accordingly. People buy what they want to buy because they decide what they deem as valuable. Case, end of story. One of my favorite examples, because it's so expensive. Vanille Planifolia is more than $600. The reason why this is so incredible is because they've soaked the vanilla bean. First of all, they've sourced most amazing vanilla beans for this fragrance, and they've soaked it in a type of alcohol for 21 days, and it produces this very luxurious, rich, delicious, amazingly pure vanilla scent that, for me,
Yeah, I might be bugging, but did she just say 600 for that? Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, it just dawned to me, like what she said. Like, I'm gonna go back if she don't ever say it again.
makes it worth the money and makes it so that I will always have Vanilla Planifolia in my collection. Vanilla Aura, which is by Mason Apple, that I produces fragrance. They've Folia, case, end of story. One of my favorite examples, because it's so expensive. Vanilla Planifolia is more than $600. The reason why this
More than 600? Yeah, I could tell you love this hobby. Feel me? I love this hobby too. You feel me? I'm with you. You feel me? They don't understand. You feel me? Why we spend all our money on fragrance shit? They don't understand. But like I understand. I'm with you. I'm with you.
is so incredible is because they've soaked the vanilla bean. First of all, they've sourced most amazing vanilla beans for this fragrance, and they've soaked it in a type of alcohol for 21 days, and it produces this very luxurious, rich, delicious, amazingly pure vanilla scent that
Also, my fault for stopping the video all the time. But you could tell she loved that fragrance because the word too, she knows like how like the process of the fragrance being made. You feel me? Me personally, I don't know how none of my fragrances was made. You feel me? They might say, "Oh, you a baby, you a baby." Okay, you feel me? Like I'm not about to just go and you feel me how the shit made. You feel me? I don't care to make a fragrance like that. You feel me? If I make a fragrance, I want to make my own type of fragrance. You feel me? I'm not about to just like try to make a copy and paste a one on one of like you feel me? Hell no. But I can take inspiration of it, but that's when I started doing my company. Like not a company, but like that's when I like if I decide to do fragrances, you feel me? Like make my own fragrances. I don't know yet, but feel me? You would tell she really loves that fragrance because she did her research.
For me, makes it worth the money and makes it so that I will always have Vanilla Planifolia in my collection. Vanilla Aura, which is by Mason Azra, is supposed to be a dupe of Vanilla Planifolia. I don't think that this hits the mark at all. It does have some similarities, especially in the dry down, but it's way more lemony, and to me, it smells faker, not as rich. To me. But there are a lot of people who are good with Vanilla Aura. And when they say, I'm good with Vanilla Aura, I don't need to buy the Vanilla Planifolia, I don't think that they're wrong. I don't shame them for that. That is their experience with their fragrance, and they're allowed to decide what they do and do not want to spend their money on. But if you were to ask me about Pink Blush versus Young Bougie Marshmallow, I love the DNA of Young Bougie Marshmallow. It's an amazing scent and a masterpiece of a scent. But if I'm being honest with you, Pink Blush, it is kind of better. It smells almost exactly the same to my nose, and it's stronger. It lasts longer. I can get more than 3 ounces for what, less than $30, as opposed to a 1.7 ounce bottle, which is more than 100. As much as I love the original Young Bougie Marshmallow DNA, this is not a fragrance that I need to repurchase. I'm gonna stick with the Pink Blush. I know a lot of other people who would tell me, oh no, I'm gonna ride or die for the Young Bougie Marshmallow all day, and there is nothing wrong with that. See, fragrance dupes and originals are a mixed bag. I don't believe or subscribe to the notion that all dupes are bad. I feel like if you think that all dupes are bad, my friend, come over to my house and let me show you some good dupes. Maybe you've just not smelled the right ones. There's no way that you could say that they're all bad or that they're not as good as the original. What I wish that brands would do is give us a tiered system of their fragrances. This would honestly help both the consumer and the brand. If I was a fragrance consultant, which I'm not, but maybe one day, right? You gotta dream. If I was a fragrance consultant, I would tell brands, instead of you complaining and trying to shame consumers into not wanting to spend over $400 for your 2.4 ounce perfume, do what Apple does. Apple gives us a new iPhone every year. Do they just give us the Max? No. I always buy the Max. I always want the Pro. I want the best top of the line camera, the gizmos, the features. That's me. And if next year they tell me they're dropping a supercharged up Avengers iPhone, my stupid self is gonna probably buy it because I need the best iPhone.
I'm with you. You feel me? Cause I need the best iPhone too. But I'm popping panicky. You feel me? And like, and being a fragrance addict ain't helping. But you feel me? I definitely need a new phone. But soon I'm gonna give you a new phone. Cause like, virtual, you would need to upgrade.
That's my vibe. My husband
Whoever downloads the new update, yo, that shit is fucking up all our phones, yo.
could not be any more different. I'm pretty sure his phone is from like 1945. He does not give a damn about any of that kind of stuff. All he cares about is give me a phone that is going to allow me to call the people that I need to call. That's it. It's not that deep for him. I don't shame him for that. That's his choice. So why can't we get the same kind of experience with fragrance? Give us the top tier $400 fragrance that has the special violet leaf that you picked on top of a mountain and you had to ride an alpaca all the way to get up there, so you got to charge us a lot of money. Cool. Give us that and let us decide if we feel like it is valuable enough for us to pay that price point, right? Then give us a mid-tier option, more in like the $100 price range, similar to what most designer fragrances would cost at like Macy's. Some of them already do that. Some of them you already find in like your local Macy's, and then they have like their extra special private label. But where there is a huge gap in the market with you guys, where there is a disconnect, is the tier below that. That is where most people live, especially in today's economy, which is trash. You don't give us fragrances at the $40 or $50 price point. You almost act as if that's beneath you. And that's why you are disconnected with the consumer. And these Middle Eastern companies that you guys hate so much are giving us that. And yes, not all of them are great, but some of them are fantastic. And a lot of them I will layer with other more expensive fragrances. For example, one of my favorite layer combos is the vanilla powder from the Mattia Premier line. I think this is what, close to $300? I don't even know. I don't remember. And Vanille Blanc, which is, I think, inspired by Vanilla Skin, but sweeter version with a little Middle Eastern twang in it. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. Initially, I wasn't impressed, but over time, it's really, really grown on me. These two together, delicious. Am I supposed to feel bad because one of them is a niche fragrance line and one of them you could probably find at your local TJ Maxx eventually? I don't give a damn. It smells good. Give us the different tiers and allow us to decide for ourselves what we want. And a point that I didn't mention in the short video that I put out yesterday about this that a lot of people commented was a lot of people buy the more expensive fragrance after trying out the less expensive version, which is so true. That's happened to me as well. It gives you an idea of that scent profile and whether or not you would enjoy it at all. What is wrong with that? So I'm glad that this discourse is happening. I know it's not the first time that it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If you think, you feel me, buying a fragrance, like the cheaper version of a fragrance, to get an idea of the more expensive fragrance, here's my thing, right? Alright. I blind buy all my fragrances, you feel me? So like all my bond number nines, all my niche fragrances, you feel me? I blind buy all my niche that's in my collection. I smelled niche before, like in the rack, not in the rack, so don't bug it. But I smelled niche in Macy's with Creed. I smelled like some variations of niche and shit. But here's what I say: if you're gonna, you feel me, buy a niche fragrance because of a word of a Middle East fragrance or like a cheaper clone, here's this: try out the OG first, right? Or like try out the OG and then get the cheaper version to see, right? Are is you really jacking the scent profile? Because you make, cause like the scent profile you might not fuck with it over time. You feel me? You might love it now. You feel me when you first get it, but then after a couple wears, you feel me? When's the best time to wear it and shit? Like you gotta like you feel me? Like just make sure like you really want to spend that bag, cause like not only like now you got prior knowledge of like what the scent is going for, and like you smell the original, now it'll be better. That's my advice to everybody else. But me personally, I blind buy, take that gamble.
Has happened. I think it needs to continue to happen because to me, this is a conversation that is not just about fragrance. It's a much larger conversation that to me is symbolic of the disconnect between consumer spending habits, consumer behavior, and brands and brand intention and brand reasoning for why they do what they do. And in regards to the whole like perfume is an art and you're stealing other people's art, here's the dilemma that artists have to deal with in a capitalistic world. You have to decide whether or not you want to only make the art that you want to make, that you feel is completely true to you, in which case, yes, only make the most expensive or whatever it is that you want to make, or you can make scents that are going to be more mass appealing, right? That are more inspired by what consumers like. Or the third option is you do a hybrid of both. You do a tiered system, a mixed bag where you make your really expensive, maybe more unique scents, but then you also make mass appealing fragrances. That is your choice, and that is the dilemma of every artist that you have to deal with. And that's why a lot of times there's that whole phrase of what starving artist. Because while you appreciate your art and you think it's worthy, at the end of the day, it is up to me as a consumer to decide whether or not I think your art is worthy of me buying. That is my choice. You can't take that choice away from me, and you can't bully me into thinking otherwise. So again, I'm glad we're having this conversation. It needs to continue to happen. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below.
Alright, so if let me tell y'all my thoughts on this video. Feel me? I'm not gonna lie, like she do got some very valid points, and like the way like her demeanor like just gives me like, alright, she really took her time and like feel me, made sure like you feel me, she got all her thoughts together, and like she really took her time, well thought, well planned, like her words. I it's given she got a master's degree. I'm not gonna lie, like it's really given. She got like some master's degree in social science. I'm not or like psychology. Cause virtual, like that's what she's giving her. Like she's giving her like she do a lot of human research for me of how to like consumers act and shit. I don't know, for me, this is my first time ever reacting to her. I'm not lying. What I do is, if you're my For You page and I see a video that's interesting, I just save it to our later and I watch it whenever I get a chance. That's what I'm gonna start doing and just react to like other fragrance content, fragrance reviewers. You feel me? That's kind of on the smaller side, some on the bigger side. You feel me? Do a little bit of mix and match. You feel me? With small, big, just see like different type new perfume, cologne. You feel me? I don't you feel me? Won't discriminate over here. But yeah, I really fuck with the video. You feel me? Like I could tell that she got oh shit. But like yeah, I seen like her background. She got like a few men's cologne. I think that's her husband. She said. I seen he got Ocean War, like a bunch of like Michael Malone's on here. Other than that, you gotta like, comment, subscribe. Loyalty, keep it calm. Know how I'ma catch our next video. You got dating sub to her. Go sub to her. You feel me? Her thing will be in the bio. I think she will be in the title. You feel me?